Respite and opportunity to come and get their heads on it.
Ginny. Ginny.
They need something.
Ginny.
Talk.
Another one.
Spread from that hole.
Off to bed. Off to bed. You get in your bed. You're getting ready for bed. Come in. Good girl. That's it. You can say good night. Yeah. There we go. All right. We'll see you in the morning. All right. See you in the morning, darling. Night.
Wednesday morning, and we've had 3 days of pretty much solid rain. God knows whether we'll get a vlog out this week. Certainly not much gardening content on it. I suppose the garden needs it, but difficult to crack on. Not good, is it, Ed? We're not getting out, are we? Hey? Oh.
You had to dismantle the house?
Yeah.
Wow. So ordinarily I said, what are you going to build? But actually it seems secondary here.
So it's definitely cabin-like. It'll be timber-clad with a Wrigley tin roof, which is quite conventional for around here.
Are there any trees? Unique planning permission means Marcus and Abby are able to utilise the Caravan Act. This will limit the size of the building, but it also frees them from the rigors.
So I've not done any gardening, but I've just had a massive delivery. It's a very big box of books from a military library that we deal with, and a lot of no more use than just void fill. It's good for the scrunching up and packaging around, but there's some good books there as well, and for the amount that I pay for them, I don't need to sell that many. So there's a lot of hard work, but it would overall it will pay for itself probably about tenfold. They're everywhere. And then I've got some gaiters in that big box down there, and I've got some other military clothing somewhere. Where the hell did I put that one? Oh yeah, underneath there. And then I've got lots of tape, some double-sided, is it Scott? No, 3M. double-sided 3M tape. Some unknown tape in here. Don't know what that one is. I think it's that white one. That's less so good. But yeah, some white tape there. Some of that tape, pressure sensitive adhesive tape. So as you'll notice, the expiry date just gone on them, but still perfectly usable. And I'll be able to sell them at maybe about a quarter of the price that you'd get elsewhere. This again is that 3M self-adhesive. So I've probably got, I don't know, 200 or 300 rolls of that. I've got some rescue tape, whatever rescue tape is. Waterproof, airtight, made with silicone, no adhesive. And that will be, is that out of date? No date on that, I can't see, so that's good. I can sell that as new. Yeah, no date on that one. So I think these go £5–6 each. I probably paid a few pence for each of them. The crunching you can hear. I gave these guys chicken feet whilst I was bringing in this order, and it's took me about an hour to get that in. And they don't touch them while I'm not there, but as soon as they're back in my company, they're eating the chicken feet. Share, don't steal, Benji. Right, what's this? Oh, some more tape, some more. What's that one? Don't know. Electrical tape. Yeah. So anyway, oh, and some more tape there as well. Some normal sellotape. So we'll use that. We'll get through that. That'll save us 40 quid. So yeah, that gives me lots to do for the next few weeks when I can't get on with gardening because of this horrible weather.
Nice little miniature prints there.
Right, we've just come back from Louth, haven't we? And I have got some more stock to sort out. All right, you two? Yeah. So, piles and piles of vintage and antique pictures, frames. Does that smell nice, Benj? Yeah, as long as that's all you're doing. Yeah, go on then. Yes, some more down here. So I don't know, we've got about maybe 25, 30 to start processing. And then yesterday, Kirsten brought all this tape from the garage into the conservatory, just because it's a little bit warmer in here. So this is the boxes and boxes of tape. So I've got all those to list as well. And then I'll show you what I've got in the kitchen. And then I did the sort of first level of processing all the books. So a lot of it was void fill, load of crap, but it's useful for void fill when we're sending out parcels. And this has all been categorized. So this is the stuff that we're selling individually. I've got to get prices on those and work those out. These are what we call our book display listings, where I sell approximately 12 books, and they're for display on sort of bookshelves and things. So I sell quite a lot of those, about 15 quid for each pile of those. So just those sort of 4 or 5 piles will pay for the whole lot. And then these are the sort of speciality things that could be worth a bit more money. So we've got these, the Times Atlas of the World, 5 volumes from 1955. And they're pretty impressive actually. They're all plated prints. So let's plate 1. Basically, really interesting things. Very, very heavy. They sell for 25-30 quid online, maybe a bit more individually. But I'm going to try and sell the full 5 at the antique booth for about 100. And then some really bizarre stuff. So we've got this tourism guide from Oman. It's obviously, it's military, so it's some sort of military, I don't know, Air Force comes over, somebody, and they present a gift. This is quite interesting. This is from Thailand. There's a Ukraine one there. Another Ukraine. What's that? Nigeria one. All sort of, it's like, you know, there could be some value in these. So I'll probably put those up on auction. There's one Canadian one down there which looks quite interesting as well. Azerbaijan, Egypt. So we'll probably put those on an auction individually. So there's maybe 15 auctions that could go to decent money. 1 or 2 other things as well. So yeah, good old, lots and lots to do. There's a load more stuff in the garage, but that is what's going to be keeping me from gardening, as well as the weather. Right, dogs, look what we've got. Enjoy you, lovely lot, a little reward for your hard work in the garden, especially Benji, who's been very helpful and busy digging holes to aerate the soil, from Tina in Guernsey. This is especially for you because you're such a good help. Let's have a look. Whoa, look at these. Oh, you're going to spin round. That's it. Good boy. Here we go. One for you. Jenny! You were asleep, weren't you? Are you going to come here? Sit. There you go, darling. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate that massively. But you don't want to go out there. Let's have a look. So it's Friday today, another day of non-gardening in this gardening vlog. Absolutely no chance of getting out. It was better yesterday, but I was too busy at the auction to be able to do any gardening. So yeah, it's not a good week. So it's Saturday morning. It's finally, well, no, it is still raining. It's drizzly, but it's stopped the heavy rain and the wind's gone down. I've just opened this. This is a bit of a problem. We have a leak in our lovely shed. So this has not really had a problem for the 1.5 years we've been here. And I can't see any down there where there were problems. There were a few gaps before. But what I think's happened is the direction of the wind for this storm was totally opposite to what it usually is, and it was sort of like coming towards the garage. So I feel that it's been 36 hours of water just being sort of blown right to the edge of where the shed joins the garage. So I think it's a bit of a fluke sort of storm and it's caused problems, but I don't think it's going to carry on and do that normally. So obviously up there somewhere there is a problem, and I will get it sorted in the spring, but as a general rule I think this will dry out, and I'd be very surprised if this happens too many more times this winter. God, the garden looks a mess. Right. That's fair enough. Give that a bit of air today. So it's still very damp, bit of drizzle in the air, rain forecast for most of today. So officially, absolute zero gardening for the whole week. I've given up. Well, for this week anyway. Right, this is Eddie. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, like, comment, all that sort of malarkey. See you next week.